Sit back and enjoy this show with your hosts, Trevor from HauntingLIVE Podcast and psychic comedian Chris from Divine Oracle Podcast. You're tuning in right now underneath Podbean. Don't forget, though, that you have the opportunity underneath Podbean to call in live and ask your questions and for your readings. Sit back and enjoy the show and let your friends know.
Alrighty, and yeah, we're live tonight with your unfortunately kind of down underneath weather tonight reader, which is Trevor. But my name is Psychic Me Brother Chris. So Trevor's got a little bit of cold. We do apologize for that. So Trevor's going to try to do as best as what he can tonight. Trevor, how are you doing so far?
Well, like you said, I am under the weather tonight and probably shouldn't be doing the show, but I'm going to try to tough through it for you guys and get some readings in for you this weekend. And if you do have any questions for me, I am using the same deck that we started using on our channel, which is the one I call the Creepy Kids deck. It's a Predictions Oracle deck, and it's got some really cool cards. I started using them for about a month or so now on my own. I'm trying to get used to them, and I'm doing live shows now on Sunday nights with you. But if I do have to cough or something tonight because I'm a bit sick, I'll definitely put it on mute for you guys if that happens. So,
yes, and again, those join me next week. I will be doing readings, and there's a lot of great things going on with us all together. Again, brothers, we do apologize to everybody, though, that's actually going to be tuning in tonight. We are trying to make sure, though, that everything is quite fine. And yes, let me lower this mic. All right, so we do say thank you very much, Cheryl. And Cheryl does hope, though, that you get better.
yes, thank you, Cheryl. I've been trying to for about the past 3 or 4 days and it's kind of hanging around still. So hopefully next day or two it'll start going away, I hope.
Yeah. So she would love a reading, though, and I'm pretty sure of it. Let me reread this. Hopes that you get better soon, Trevor. I love a reading for this week. So, yeah, she would love to do a general reading actually all together. Yes, if you do actually attend, we do ask you guys to please type in a question mark. And that way we can know for sure if you guys are chit-chatting or if you guys are doing a reading. But while Trevor's getting the cards ready, I'm going to be showing you guys what's coming up with us in 2 weeks. So we'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
I tell you what to do, pick the card. I tell you what to do, pick the card.
Pick a card, pick a card. Alrighty, so yes, Trevor's actually off, and yeah, we're gonna do another one, but right now we're gonna start with probably with the pick a card, but that's gonna be actually coming up shortly. But this is the main thing that's coming to you guys right now.
Through the forest here.
Come on out actually on March 27th from 5 to 9 to 151 Lauren Ave East in Stratford, Ontario for the Spring Witches Night Market. Both HauntingLIVE Podcast and Divine Oracle Podcast will be there in person. Spiritual brother, me and Chris, will be offering readings up to 15 minutes. Also, check out some of the merchandise from HauntingLIVE Podcast from their merch store. And also check out some of the new items that are not listed underneath the website. And this happens actually on March 27th from 5 to 9 at 151 Lauren Ave East. $3 to get in. Yes, so that's $3 to get in. And again, though, is Cheryl was looking for a reading, so I'm going to actually unmute Trevor if he can unmute himself. And that way we can get his audio going. Cheryl's looking for a general reading, and that way we can actually bring that all together. So, yes, Trevor is live right now, and he's going to do a quick reading for Cheryl. If you guys are calling in on Podbean, please wait for a couple minutes, and that way I can bring you guys in directly on Podbean. All right, so Cheryl is looking for just a general reading, Trevor.
Yes, we'll do Cheryl's reading first here tonight. And that's going to be a reading for the upcoming week this week. So we'll do our usual cards, which is a 4-card draw here. And we'll do past, present, future, and outcome. And I'm using the Creepy Kids Oracle deck. And they're really cool cards. I've been using them for a while and getting quite used to them. They're very interesting cards all the time. But let me see what we get here for our lovely Cheryl. So in the past, Cheryl, we do have for you prepare, stock up. So hopefully you have had that happen and you have been preparing and stocking up on things that you usually use. And that might just be an ominous warning that something might be needed in the future. So prepare and stock up is in the past. In the present, though, we have mono unclear. Not too sure what that means. Maybe your present view is a little bit unclear on things, and maybe you need to look at things in a different angle and see where they're coming from in your present time. In the future position, we do have interesting one. Citing disclosure. So in the future, I think that means there will be some disclosure coming your way. At least there will be something being figured out. That reason that you need to stock up and prepare, it will be coming. So watch out for that disclosure in the future position for you. And to round things out for your reading, Cheryl, we have in the outcome position, not sure if that's good or not, a rescue revisited. So that could mean there was a rescue and they had to redo it for some reason. So maybe something happens, you think that will be resolved, and it doesn't get resolved the way you thought, and you have to redo it again. And that all links back to your first card, which is the past, which hopefully you have done and have been doing, is stocking and preparing. So take stock, prepare, because you might have to revisit that rescue in the future, in the outcome rather.
Okay.
So there you go.
All right, so Cheryl, hopefully those kind of make sense to you. I know I've been trying to fix up the screen a little bit, but yeah, Cheryl, hopefully that makes sense to you altogether.
So thank you for your question, Cheryl.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Trevor again though he's been kind of underneath the weather. I've been trying to feed him actually all the healthy food, give him actually stew, and trying to get him to go and see the doctor, which he's hopefully going to go and see the doctor tomorrow because who knows, with Trevor's coughing and all that, we don't want him to be like like my cousin, and Trevor's good friend, which is Sally. We don't want him to be like that at all with the bronchitis. So, but yes, things have to be taken apart. And what I mean by apart though is you have to break everything down and try to figure out what is making Trevor sick. So yeah. All right. So we may make it a short show today. It all depends about Trevor of how he's feeling. If anybody is going to be checking in on Podbean on playbacks, we do apologize for this. And next week, though, I will be in person doing the readings directly myself. I will be using the Oracle cards, not the tarot cards. And we're always live at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And not Standard Time, but Daylight Saving Time. I do apologize on that. I'm so used to saying Eastern Standard Time. But yes, we are live every single Sunday now, actually underneath. So, all right, Cheryl says, interesting reading. Thank you. Healing vibes sent to you, Trevor, is what she says.
Yes, thank you, Cheryl. Appreciate it.
All right. But yeah, all right, so I know a lot of things have been lately going on. We're getting actually hit tonight within Northern Ontario. I'm just going to actually ask Trevor what the cards are showing to do with the weather-wise. This is for Ontario, though, and it's with Northern Ontario. Northern Ontario is supposed to get hit pretty bad. And yes, what do the cards show?
Oh, do you reading for that? We can do that. All right.
And while that's going actually on, come on out to Stratford Witches Market. That's going to be at 151 Lorraine Ave in Stratford, and that's going actually out towards St. Mary's area. If you guys can make it from 5 to 9, we will be out there this year, and we will be honoring Sally. I will be doing readings for the low price of $40. $10 will be going to the organization, though, that Sally used to be able to help out with. And again, those, come on out, check out some of the merchandise. Even one of the new merchandise is kitty corner behind me. It is a mug altogether, and it's a really beautiful mug. There's gonna be a lot more merchandise actually altogether, so yeah.
Okay, so in the past, for the storm that's coming through Northern Ontario tonight, we have the surveillance record. So in the past, they have been surveilling, keeping an eye on it. They know what's coming, and they're keeping records of what's happening with the storm. So that's a very good card to have in the past. They know about it, they know what's coming, and they're going to be prepared for it. In the present is an interesting one. We have experiment or test. So it makes me wonder if somebody is taking advantage of this strange winter we've been having with tons of snow, and Northern Ontario has even had more snow than we have. They usually do, but they've had a lot more this year than they normally get. So maybe somebody's pulling some strings and doing some experiments with this system that's coming through. Never know. Maybe better prediction methods or something like that. And in the future card, I think there will be some big news. So this card is in the future position and is indicating that there will be some big news coming out of the storm. Well, the storm itself will be big news, but I think in linking with the past two cards we just pulled, that there will be some news coming out of monitoring this storm, not just the storm itself. And in the outcome position for reading on the storm in Northern Ontario that's happening tonight, we have evidence of scandal. So maybe some nefarious things will be happening as well as getting some big news, but we don't usually end up with big news unless there is some kind of scandal behind it, right? So who knows? We'll have to keep our ears open, see what type of news comes of the storm. Maybe watch the weather channel and stuff like that to see what's happening with it. I know they have trouble with the roads in Northern Ontario with weather and storms like this. Always lots of accidents, especially this year. So maybe there'll be something in regards to that.
Yeah.
But overall, I think it's good, except for that outcome card. I'm not too sure about.
Okay, right. So we're gonna play a quick commercial break. We're gonna do also right after we're gonna do pick a card. In between that time though, I'm gonna put Trevor on mute, and then Trevor can get things a little bit ready, get himself actually cleaned up a little bit. Sounds like the allergies are hitting him pretty bad right now, but yes, we'll be right back. I'm gonna put him on mute. All right, and here we go with the commercials.
Through the forest here.
Come on out on March 27th from 5 to 9 to 151 Lauren Ave East in Stratford, Ontario for the Spring Witches Night Market. Both HauntingLIVE Podcast and Divine Oracle Podcast will be there in person. Spiritual brother, me and Chris, will be offering readings up to 15 minutes. Also check out some of the merchandise from HauntingLIVE Podcast from their merch store. And also check out some of the new items that are not listed underneath the website. And all this happens actually on March 27th from 5 to 9 at 151 Lauren Ave East. $3 to get in.
Between the dark.
I tell you what to do. Pick the card. I tell you what to do. Pick the card.
Alrighty, so yes, Trevor's right now on mute. He's getting those cards ready, and we'll just actually ask him to unmute. So hopefully he's unmuted. There we go. Yep. All right, and we're gonna get those cards actually ready for you for pick a card. If you guys are taking part on Podbean or else actually on YouTube, type in your questions. We'd love to hear from you guys tonight. And thanks very much, especially with Trevor being a bit underneath the weather. So Trevor's going to do three cards he's going to pick. He's going to pick out 3 cards. You be able to pick one, and that's your reading for the week. So yes, that's again those pick a
Yes.
card. So again, those Trevor's going to get the cards laid out, and that
Ready to go
way.
here. So
All right. So the first
we have
card.
card number 1. We have card number 2. And we have card number 3. So you pick one of these cards, either card number 1, whichever one's calling to you, and that will be your card for the week. And you can follow what it says. So card number 1, if that was your card, we got lies and deception. Lies and deception is card number 1 for this week. If you pick this card, be careful of people lying to you and people trying to deceive you. Just be aware of things like that happening maybe in and around your circle this week, and try to watch out for it before it happens. Card number 2 is this card. Submarine underwater. So also relating kind of to some negative news. If you are feeling like you're drowning, you might get that sensation that you're being overwhelmed this week. Just try to take it a little bit easy and know that things will work out for you in the end. But this week, just be cautious. If you pick this card number 2, you might feel like a submarine being underwater this week. So card number 3 is taken by force. So this could be a good card if you look at it as a positive spin on it. You can take your life control by force. You can do what you want, make things come true for yourself by putting your intent into what you do. So always put your intent out, make it what you want, and you can take it by force rather than somebody else taking you by force. And always remember that you're in control. Just put your intent out there to the universe and you get what you want. So take control is card number 3.
Alrighty, so that's your card special for this week, and the week goes actually from the 15th all the way to the 21st is what this card for pick a card for this week is. We'll be right back after to the normal reading. So again, those who
I tell you what to do. Pick a card. I tell you what to do. Pick a card.
Alrighty, so yes, we're back again, and see 6 viewers actually underneath YouTube, and we do say thank you very much. If you guys would love to get a
Welcome,
reading,
everybody.
if you guys would love to get a quick reading though, please type in. We'd love to actually hear from you guys all together. If you guys are going to be typing actually in on Podbean, yes, again, we're going to make it kind of a short show today. It's all because Trevor's underneath the weather. So readings though, type in. We'd love to actually get to hear from you. Cards are jumping all over for Trevor.
Yes, I dropped one.
So
Okay, got it.
so yes, they want you actually to type in your questions, and yes. So our last question though is going to be, how are we going to do actually for the witches market that's coming up?
Yes, we're going to be in Stratford, Ontario, hosting a table at the Witches Market, selling stuff from our online shop, hauntinglivepodcast.com. Check it out. We have a lot of great stuff on there if you're into the spiritual community. If you need things like sage, Palo Santos, different oils, we have all that kind of stuff on our store for you, and you can get it whenever you need it, just right locally from us. So do check out hauntinglivepodcast.com. But sure, let's do a quick 3-card draw and see what we get for upcoming weekend for us here on Haunting Live and Divine Oracle. Okay, so card number 1. We'll do past, present, future. So in the past, we have housing issue. Uh-oh. Wonder what that would have been. Maybe trying to find a decent location that we haven't tried before. Maybe some of the shows we've been at before haven't been totally the best. Maybe this one will work out for us better. So that's in the past. So housing issues are in the past. And in the current position, Foreign occupation. I'm going to go over a little bit for you. Not quite
Do you want to sign if
too
you have
bright.
to?
There we go. Yeah. So foreign occupation is in the present. So I think that also we go to a different location that's better for us. And that's a good card to have that we're going to be in a new foreign location. And this will be a foreign location because we have to drive to Stratford for this one and set up and get things running that night. So hopefully that is a good card as well. And in the future one is coerce manipulation. Is somebody going to try to coerce us into doing things at this location? We don't know. We're pretty good at judging those kinds of things, watching out for nefarious activities and stuff like that at these types of shows. So I think we'll be safe and able to handle things at this show. But it's always good to keep your eye out. There's always something going on, right?
Yeah.
So there you go.
Alrighty, all right. So for those that are actually tuning in right now underneath YouTube, we do say thank you very much for tuning in. We have 7 people actually online right now.
Welcome, everybody.
Type in your questions. We do a little bit breaks here and there so that Trevor can get a little bit better. Again, though, he's going through a cold right now. Next week I am live, and listen to us here underneath Divine Oracle Podcast underneath Podbean, right where my co-host Jillian and myself, we are actually launching with special guests. Our last special guest was Deanna Brown. She is a good friend of ours, and she is from London, Ontario. And this coming week, though, is going to be a lot more great guests coming to you all together. We've got lined up all the way till pretty much May of a lot of great guests. Some of them are actually old past shows with myself and Gypsy Lady Eva, and some of them are actually with Jillian and myself. Again, those were pretty much booked all the way up until May. And yeah, if you are a spiritual medium, if you like to be able to be actually underneath Divine Oracle Podcast show, please type in actually through email at divineoraclereading@gmail.com. If you'd like to be part actually of HauntingLIVE Podcast show, which is also great, you can actually send actually a message actually out to, who is it now that you send the message actually out to?
Well, you can send it to our email address, which is hauntinglivepodcast@gmail.com, and that will get you to me. And you can either select, when you're booking, you can select either me or our co-host here on Haunting Live to do your interview with, and you can schedule your convenience. So we are always looking for people to come on the show as well. We kind of been in a hiatus for the last month or two, just because we decided to take a break and restructure things a bit. But we are still doing new shows. In fact, I want to mention we just had a new show this week, and it is going to be posted live on our channel underneath Podbean tomorrow morning. So there'll be a brand new episode of Haunting Live, and it is with our co-host Yolanta Marie. She did an awesome job on this one, and I encourage you guys to go check it out. And we have a brand new medium on as a guest. So really just edited that one this weekend for her, and it is going to be live tomorrow morning.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, some of our guests also for Divine. We actually have Nicole from Highest Good Readings. She's from Salem, Massachusetts. She is a witch, and then we also have a couple other people. So yeah, we do say thanks a lot to everybody that's allowed to be actually on our show that has reached out to us here, both at Divine and also Haunting Live Podcast. We have a lot of great shows, and that's Podbeam. So again, though, is you can see our logos actually underneath there. Podbeam, though, is a free app though that you can download and listen to any of our great shows at any time, at anywhere. It's absolutely free for you guys. All right. So again, though, it is close to that.
If anybody
time.
has any last minute questions they want to get in, I am okay doing a couple more if somebody wants to type a question in. If there are listeners and viewers following us live tonight under Haunting Live's YouTube channel, I encourage you to type in your question, and we can see what the cards have to say quickly for you. And if you're on Podbean, you can use that as well. Just type it in, or even hit the call-in button and join us live on the air that way too.
Yeah. All right, so I see 7 people still there viewing in, which is good.
Wonderful.
We do say type in your questions. We'd love to actually get some ratings for you. And if you guys are in the Stratford region, come on out on the 27th from 5 to 9 to 151 Lauren Ave. We will be out there in person. I will be offering readings for you guys for the low price of $40. $10 is actually going to be going to a great organization actually in Stratford that former clairvoyant Psychic Sally used to help out with actually in Stratford, Ontario. So yeah, getting those, type in your questions. I'd love to actually hear from you. If you are going to be showing up, if you'd like to be able to get a personal reading done by me, since I am a certified oracle reader, you can send your email to hauntinglivepodcast@gmail.com or even to divineoraclereading@gmail.com. And we would love to actually book you guys in for a reading. So, yeah. All right. So it seems
We'll
like...
call it a night because there's nobody else coming in. So thank you,
Yeah.
everybody, though, for being here, especially Cheryl, who typed in a question tonight. We are always happy to do some readings for our lovely followers here on Haunting Live. And with that, I'm going to go take care of myself for the rest of the week. I'll see you guys back here in 2 weeks' time. So have a great weekend.
All right.
Through the forest here.
Come on out on March 27th from 5 to 9 to 151 Lauren Ave East in Stratford, Ontario for the Spring Witches Night Market. Both Haunting Live Podcast and Divine Oracle Podcast will be there in person. Spiritual brother, me and Chris, will be offering readings up to 15 minutes. Also check out some of the merchandise from Haunting Live Podcast from their merch store. And also check out some of the new items that are not listed underneath the website. And all this happens actually on March 27th from 5 to 9 at 151 Lauren Ave East. $3 to get in.
Between the dark and the light.
Hi, I'm Trevor, host of Haunting Live. Thank you so much for taking time to listen to our podcast. Brand new content posted every single Monday at 8:30 a.m. Please follow us here on the Podbean app for more great content, and we look forward to providing you some new shows.
Have you ever wanted a spiritual reading? Why not reach out to Brother Chris through the Divine Oracle podcast page? He's a certified oracle reader and has been doing readings for so many years, reaching people with their higher self and the spirit side, with angels, ancestors, and the animals. Why not reach out to Brother Chris? Check him out